For decades, millions of viewers knew Dr. Phil McGraw as the television psychologist who offered straightforward advice on relationships, trust, and family life. But long before the best-selling books, daytime television success, and public image, there was a chapter of his personal life that remained largely unknown. Years later, that chapter would resurface through conflicting accounts, raising questions about the man behind the television persona. Dr. Phil's first marriage began long before fame entered the picture. In the late 1960s, he met Debbie Higgins while they were students at Shawnee Mission North High School in Kansas. He was a football player, she was a cheerleader, and to many around them, they seemed like the perfect high school couple. After several years of dating, they married in 1970, believing they were beginning a lifelong journey together. But according to later interviews given by Debbie and members of her family, life behind closed doors proved very different from the picture friends had imagined. Debbie alleged that Phil expected a highly traditional marriage and placed significant pressure on her regarding household responsibilities and even her physical appearance. These claims have been disputed by Phil's later public descriptions of the relationship, but they became central to Debbie's account decades later. As the marriage continued, Debbie later claimed the relationship became increasingly distant. She described long periods of emotional withdrawal, saying Phil would often refuse to speak with her and made comments that left her feeling isolated and undervalued. She also alleged that she eventually learned of his infidelity through friends and neighbors. According to Debbie, when she confronted him, his response convinced her the marriage could not be saved. In 1973, after only 3 years together, the couple separated and their marriage officially ended. At the time, neither was famous, and the split attracted little public attention. For years, it remained little more than a forgotten chapter in Dr. Phil's early life. Everything changed after Dr. Phil became one of America's most recognizable television personalities. In interviews, he described his first marriage as a youthful mistake that ended peacefully. Debbie, however, strongly disagreed with that version of events. After years of remaining silent, she chose to publicly share her own experience, explaining that she wanted people to hear what she believed was the full story. Because the two accounts differ significantly, many of the details remain matters of personal testimony rather than independently verified fact. Following the divorce, Dr. Phil met Robin Jameson, whom he married in 1976. Together, they built a marriage that has lasted for decades and became an important part of his public image. Robin regularly appeared on his television show, and the couple often spoke about commitment, communication, and the importance of never using divorce as a threat during disagreements. Despite that public image, the couple also faced years of tabloid rumors and media speculation. In 2016, they filed a major defamation lawsuit against the publisher of several celebrity publications, arguing that false stories about their marriage had damaged their reputation. The dispute was later resolved through a confidential settlement, and many of the disputed stories were removed. Dr. Phil has also faced other legal and business controversies over the years, including lawsuits involving product endorsements, business ventures, and more recently, the financial struggles surrounding Merit Street Media. While these events generated headlines, many were settled without admissions of wrongdoing, leaving ongoing public debate about his legacy. Today, opinions about Dr. Phil remain deeply divided. Supporters point to his decades of television success and the millions of people he has reached. Critics continue to revisit past controversies, including the conflicting accounts surrounding his first marriage. Since Debbie Higgins passed away in 2014, many questions surrounding that relationship may never receive definitive answers. What remains clear is that the story of Dr. Phil's first marriage continues to spark discussion because it presents two very different versions of the same history. Ultimately, viewers are left to examine the available public record and decide for themselves what they believe. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. We'd love to hear your thoughts and let us know which story you'd like us to cover next.